Hello my fellow woodfrogs. In this video we will be going over some of the more current wars to 2024. But other than and the war that brought the Imperium into existence. Okay? That's what we're gonna talk about. And that's what lore we will go into. On. So, one of the wars that brought the Imperium into existence was the Imperial Revolution. It was originally just a person who becomes the emperor, a few friends, and a few actual soldiers, or no, mercenaries. But it was because of the emperor's ability to make somehow somehow the ability to convince almost everyone in the state he was in to join up across all of America to join up in arms with lies that would be crushed the second the emperor gets power and gets his army back. Not back, gets his army. But that's how you probably won't want to go into detail, don't you? So the Imperial Civil War, the one battle that turned the tide in the Imperium's favor was the Battle of DC, obviously, because it was the home of the heart of the U.S., but not why. It was because the U.S. had lost over 1.5 million troops. They had ordered some drafting and conscriptions in order to be able to make up for the loss of what is currently happening. But the Battle of Gettysburg was definitely an impressive feat because the Imperial Army was so far outnumbered, but they won somehow. But they won because their leader, of all 30,000 troops, general, he had ordered the troops to set up inside of buildings and to open fire on the oncoming army when they would march through the streets of DC, which is a more newer and interesting tactic, I would feel like it is. But so here's the perspective. Here's what the perspective of the perspective of a anti-tank grenadier in the Imperial Army in the 11th Battalion. It would It would feel more like you're just silence. There's just silence. Then the sounds of footsteps, heavy footsteps. Lots marching down the street. Tanks rolling over over the roads. Your the soldier is looking off into the distance, but you're brought back to reality when gunshots are fired, and and from instinct the soldier quickly fires the anti-tank rifle, and it kills not a tank but 4 troops. I will not be describing the scene. And cut. Anyways, that's what it would have been like for an anti-tank grenadier in the 11th Battalion during the Battle of DC. But one of the more famous battles would be the Battle of West Point. So, there are no Imperial ground troops. It's just a small squadron of 5 fighter jets going to skirmish with some F-25s. Sorry, no, not F-25s, F-22s. So, let's say you're the lieutenant of the the captain of the air squadron. You would fly. So, start the scene. Your hand is on the throttle. You're going full force. Then you see 4, 5 F-22s flying straight at you. You're dazed, but not by much, and you quickly open fire because those are your orders. Kill, but do not hesitate to kill. An F-22 goes down in an instant from the twin 50 calibers mounted on the wings. Then you look up and see the other Imperial planes swooping down from the sky, firing all their guns, all their weapons. So many missiles launched, so many bombs dropped, all just to take out the fighters. Unseen. The bombs that were falling from the swooping planes, they had ended up hitting West Point, killing a few students, but that just only weakened the military academy even further. And thus, the Emperor sent in the feared Death Corps of Santopia. Absolutely none survived that massacre, the massacre of West Point. The thing with one particular Death Corps squadron, is one hesitated. A single Death Corps soldier hesitated to kill. Do you know what happened to him? He was beheaded in front of all Imperial citizens. And then brought up to a building and then thrown off. His body landing on a spike so conveniently placed there from the others. It's a warning. Do not hesitate to kill for the Imperium, or they will kill you. You think that's enough? Yeah. I think we're gonna end that there. Hope you're liking more lore. It's definitely fun for me to get, definitely fun for me to tell you about this universe that I created myself. So, there's that. Also, see you next time.